Welcome to the Singers with Wings experience.
Wings, fly with me, won't you?
Peace. What's good, guys? WWE Day 1 is in the books. It was a pretty good pay-per-view, if I do say so myself, because the main event fucking was a banger. It was a fucking banger. So that's why I'm saying it was a good pay-per-view, because of the main event. Other than that, everything else was very lackluster and missable. I want to send my love and support, prayers, and thoughts to our tribal chief, our universal champion, Roman Reigns. Get well soon. I wish you a speedy and quick and great recovery. Not a lot really to go over. Not a lot really happened. We saw the return of Beth Phoenix, which is kind of cool. So that does set up for the mixed tag, which we all knew was going to happen anyway. Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Miz and Maurice. That'll probably take place at the Royal Rumble anyway. So I'm going to go over these matches real quick, and we're going to talk about the possibilities of what could happen now that Lesnar is now the WWE champion. So we kick the show off with the New Day versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships for the 1,000,000th and 15th time. The Usos retained via the 3D. I gave that a 3 out of 5. Then we had Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss. McIntyre wins via the Claymore. I gave that 2 out of 5. Later on in the night, McIntyre was taken out by Moss and Corbin via a steel chair, and they threw, I think, a steel guardrail on his neck. So McIntyre is dealing with neck issues, so he's going to be out for a minute. So they wrote him off of television, which was kind of fucking smart. But it doesn't make any fucking sense as to why McIntyre struggled 10 minutes to put away Madcap Moss. That should have been easily a 3 to 5 minute match. Next, we had the Street Profits versus RK Bro for the Raw Tag Team Championships. RK Bro wins via the RKO. Migas was there, so that was fucking cool. It sucks that they didn't get involved, and it sucks that they weren't involved on commentary. I thought that would have been pretty fucking cool. But I got that 2 out of 5. Next, we had Edge versus The Miz. Edge wins via the spear. Beth Phoenix got involved, so there's that. I don't know why he had to use the Brood again. We just saw that at SummerSlam, so I don't know why the fuck, that had to happen. I'm hoping that at WrestleMania we get either Edge versus AJ Styles or Edge versus Demon Balor or Edge versus Brock Lesnar. Moving on, Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch retains via the Manhandle Slam. I get a 2 out of 5. Who gives a shit? Who really gives a fuck? Fuck Becky Lynch. She's just so damn cringe. And then the main event, the Fatal 5-Way for the WWE Championship, featuring Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashely, Big E, and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar wins via the F5. I gave that a 5 out of 5. It was a fucking banger. So many great spots. Lashley speared Lesnar through the barricade. Really good table spot. Big E put Lashley through a table, the announce table via the Uranagi. A bunch of F5s and suplexes. So I'm glad that Brock is finally the new WWE champion. I know people are going to be pissed, but come on, guys. Why the fuck are you mad? We should have all known that Big E was going to be a transitional champion. Even if this whole Roman Reigns C19 stuff didn't happen, even if Big E would have retained, he still would have lost at the Rumble to Lashley or whoever. He would have lost. Big E was not going to go into WrestleMania as champion. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Big E has had one of the most forgettable and lackluster title reigns in quite some time. Brock Lesnar is literally the fucking New Day killer. Literally. But I don't understand why people are bitching and moaning. It doesn't make any sense. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you look at it, the only main eventers on Raw right now are Edge and Bobby Lashely. Rollins is more of a mid-carder, upper mid-carder. I mean, he could be a main eventer, but he's been there too many times. Owens, same thing. And Big E just wasn't ready. But there are some positives that we can take from this. They very well could be setting up for a unification match between Reigns and Lesnar. Or they could be doing Lesnar and Lashley, which I think we probably will get anyway. Maybe have Lashley win the Rumble and challenge Lesnar that way, obviously. Because, like I said, with McIntyre out, he's not going anyway. So McIntyre's going to be out for a minute. There's no certain timetable for Reigns. This very well could make sense, the brand split is going to end by Mania. It's just going to end by Mania. So I do think we're going to see Lesnar and Big E at the Rumble. Big E will get his rematch. It's believable. It makes sense. So I do see that happening anyway. So yeah, Big E will get that. I mean, Lesnar's going to be in at the Rumble. That's a fucking guarantee. So we will get Lesnar versus Big E at the Rumble. That's guaranteed. Off the top. That's guaranteed. We also could get Lesnar and Edge. So we could get that. That would be a fucking banger. So there are ways they can go about this, but I still think that the main plan is still going to be Reigns and Lesnar. And I do think that we probably will get a unification match. If we don't get that, that's fine. But we are probably going to get Lashley and Lesnar. Finally. I think the stars are aligned for it to happen, and I think it needs to happen. This should have happened when Lashley came back in 2018. They should have, had built Lashley up strongly, and then in 2019 have it be Lashley Lesnar. That would have been fucking awesome back then, just 3 years ago. But that wasn't the case. So thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos. With Reigns being out with C19 for right now, I'm not going to do any SmackDown reviews. I'm just not. I'm not going to put myself through that headache. So I am going to be doing my NXT 2.0 reviews as well as my Impact Wrestling reviews. So I will be doing those reviews for you guys. But as far as me doing SmackDown and Raw reviews, no. I can't. I fucking can't. Raw is god awful. SmackDown is the exact same thing. So no, with our tribal chief being up for C19 for right now, no, I'm not reviewing SmackDown right now. I can't. I mean, SmackDown's going to suffer big time. McIntyre's out, Reigns is out. I mean, damn. I mean, they're gonna have to end this fucking brand split this year. Like, this brand split is gonna have to be done with by Mania. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
To the end.